Good morning. I'm C2C LeSean Brown. I'm the project manager for the Schedule of Cadet Activities and Lifestyle Events project. And our team consists of myself, Kevin Cox, Irene Liew, Jose Roca, Juan Ramos, and Adriene Yoder.
Moving to the background of the project, when we were deciding on what we wanted to pursue, we wanted to do something that would improve cadet life, was relevant, realistic, and feasible to produce. Some of the ideas we brainstormed included Mitch's a cadet schedule and then laundry and mail services. And our final decision was based on USAFA having an inefficient system that notified cadets about what events were coming up, such as sporting events, club activities, speakers, and many other social events. So therefore we decided on the cadet schedule.
So the main purpose of S.C.A.L.E was to essentially have a consolidated place where cadets can get information about all the activities that are happening around USAFA, as opposed to getting scattered and cluttered emails in their inboxes without actually seeing all that's going on. So this purpose was to increase cadet involvement and just to provide all up-to-date information in one place.
The achievement of the project would be to overall increase cadet awareness, with our main measure of success being the increased attendance of events. We wanted to eliminate numerous unnecessary emails. Prior to S.C.A.L.E, most of the information comes from numerous emails from different people among the cadet wing. If we can somehow consolidate all this information into one single platform and hopefully eliminate emails altogether, the S.C.A.L.E will allow cadets to log onto the website and see if any events pique their interest. They can find out and attend them.
The major impacts of the S.C.A.L.E website would be the decrease in inefficiency in scheduling by consolidating all events into one platform. This will decrease the difficulty of communicating new activities to the cadet wing, and it'll make information more available, which will ultimately increase event attendance and involvement around the cadet wing.
The S.C.A.L.E project ran into a number of problems, most notably an unknown budget constraint, as the digital platform limited the number of events on each calendar, but official USAFA adoption can fix this issue at very little cost. We also ran into multiple project management issues, namely the adoption of a new software, Microsoft Project, which caused difficulties in change management and configuration management, as not all team members were able to access the electronic files. We also had to modify our work breakdown structure, as the digital platform did not allow multiple team members to edit simultaneously, and this eliminated our ability to crash our project through fast tracking.
Now we'll be going over the actual project of S.C.A.L.E. We used a program called Wix. From the actual program of Wix, we could update the website, and it's an actual live website. Let me open up and make a big screen of it. So we have a rolling screen, as you can see, of the actual clubs and cadet life and sport events that are happening. You could click on the actual button to make sure, or to guide you to a certain page. In this case, it would be cadet life. And if anybody wanted to add an event, they could scroll over and you could see they could submit a club event so more people could attend an event, and that brings you to a Google form. So that would be the home page. From there, we could go to the cadet life page. From the cadet life page, which includes cadet entertainment, speakers, community service, we have a highlights area with pictures that people could submit and a little bit of a bio. Currently in May, we don't have anything because of the graduation and final system that we have, so therefore we only executed for the month of April. As you can see, we have Utah night, a bunch of other events. We could only use up to 5 events due to our cost constraints, and then below they could also add another event if they decide to choose so. Under the sports tab, we have either IC sports or club sports, and 2 of our team members doing some sports, and some highlights from underneath that we could add, not just of basketball but other sports. From there, we could go click on the IC sports button, and it'll guide you to the next page of the IC sports, which include all the intercollegiate sports. Here we have TJ as an example, and also Kevin, and all the games that are happening within the month of April. And if we go back to the sports tab up top, we could go to the club sports, and this would include all the club sports here at USAFA, so anything that's not an IC sport. And here we have a picture of Juan Ramos and his team in Ultimate Frisbee. We could scroll to April, and it's an easy access to seeing all the sports and what time they're happening at. From there, we can also see that you can add more events and have upcoming events based off of Google Form. Lastly, we have the clubs page. Clubs page is all the clubs here at USAFA. It puts them all into one page, and if we go back to April, we could see all of the clubs that are happening within April, and we could see the speech and debate club doing their thing, and a future club which we are trying to improve with, or not to improve, to implement here at USAFA, which is the ham radio club, which would be one of the hottest ones that we have here at USAFA. And once again, the very final thing, you can add and submit your own club event. And this is the execution of the USAFA S.C.A.L.E. Website.